Caitlin Clark's decision to pursue a lucrative contract in Europe isn't just a career move, it's a powerful statement. ESPN and the WNBA are now in full damage control mode, reacting as if they had any real say in her choice. But Clark isn't looking back, because she knows her worth, and she refuses to stay in a league that failed to protect or properly support its biggest star. Throughout the season, Clark voiced her frustration with the unchecked physicality and inconsistent officiating. "I feel like I'm getting hammered, and opponents get away with things others wouldn't," she told reporters. Game after game, she endured aggressive play, uncalled fouls, and growing hostility, while being targeted by critics who couldn't handle the fact that she was single-handedly elevating the WNBA's relevance and reach. The turning point? The league's silence. The eye poke incident and other dangerous plays were shrugged off by officials and barely acknowledged by leadership. Despite her dominant playoff performance, 29 points, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds in a losing effort, Clark received little protection from refs and even less support from her own teammates. Her final game felt more like a street fight than professional basketball. While some WNBA teams were struggling to draw 3,000 fans, the Indiana Fever, thanks to Clark, averaged over 177,000 viewers per game and led the league in attendance. She outsold legends like Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi in jersey sales and became the face of the sport, yet ESPN and the league failed to treat her like the superstar she is. The coverage was tepid, the respect minimal, and now, only as she walks away, do they scramble to catch up. Worse yet, some voices reduced her achievements to divisive narratives, adding an unnecessary and toxic racial undertone to her story. In a league that prides itself on equality and empowerment, Clark was left vulnerable, physically and emotionally. Now, she's had enough. And who can blame her? Clark gave the WNBA everything: her skill, her star power, her composure under pressure, and the return was a lack of protection, tepid support, and a culture that, at times, seemed to resent her success more than celebrate it. As she heads to Europe, the WNBA and ESPN are left staring at the void she leaves behind. The ratings, merchandise sales, packed arenas, and national attention, all gone with her. They had a chance to build an empire around a generational talent, and they let it slip through their fingers. Enjoy Europe, Caitlin.
Down to 9. Here's Clark, gets inside, the scoop shot falls. And behind low, blocked from behind. That was Caitlin Clark. And a shot clock violation. Well, some really good defense here from Indiana.